Let's get on the full my reactions to the releases of Carlito and Rtruth. Two guys I really grew up in my childhood. Knowing Rtruth from TNA. That's when the first time I ever met him. It was Ryan Killens. Not in person, but you get what I'm saying. Carlito, he goes back. John Cena's first major feud and all that other shit. But listen, people. You can't be asking for one thing and be asking for another thing. Wasn't this the same thing you was complaining about? We shouldn't be pushing guys, older guys. Weren't you saying that in the Vince McMahon era? We shouldn't be pushing older guys. And what didn't you hear through the grapevine a little bit? The whispers that the roster is looking a little bloated. They're getting all these people. What do? What they always do. It's time to clear up stock. People are getting paid and we have nothing to do with them or for them. We have no plans. So why keep them on the payroll? And especially someone in the caliber of Rtruth or Carlito. Because why would Rtruth or Carlito, why should they be in any position than what they already were? Which was just background job guys. Comedic acts. Late 40s, early 50s for Rtruth. So what more could you ask for? What did Rtruth do? Y'all was the same people that was complaining about Rtruth getting a WWE title shot. Or even having a match with John Cena in John Cena's last run. Y'all the same people was complaining about him going against JC Montoya. Or Montoya, whatever his name is. Mate, what do you want? Y'all gonna really act like y'all cared about their position? It's only shocking because Rtruth been there so long. That's all it is. It's not because you actually thought Rtruth was gonna be WWE champion, world champion. He's like Jey Uso. We're seeing the struggle where he's climbing the ranks. I think I can. It's not that case scenario at all. We have been accepted to Rtruth being a job guy for I don't know how many years now. So why are we acting like this is really like Braun Strowman is not more of an outcry than Rtruth? Y'all got over that in a week. Let's show you how fickle we are. You got over that in a week. But Braun Strowman is in his prime years. Sonya Deville is in her prime years. You telling me they don't have more value than Rtruth in 2025? More value than Carlito in 2025? That's what you telling me? Ask yourself these fucking things, bro. Because it makes no damn sense, bro. How can you really be upset when people in their prime years or youth is getting fired? Or people that actually had some promise? How could you get mad at that? But the guys that's been legends already, they're going to get legend contracts. You know nobody stays away from WWE. And Rtruth always got a job, not as a professional wrestler. He might be a producer. He might be anything, ambassador. You see what that boy Titus O'Neil did? He said, fuck that wrestling money. I get this ambassador money. He probably getting more. This business at the end of the day is cutthroat. You don't want to see certain people go. But the Undertaker streak had to end one day. We got to move on. No matter how much of a mark, it's hard for me to even say that with a straight face. But I got to realize, if I'm running shit, I got to do the same fucking thing. You got to move on. Things got to move on. We got to try something new. Rtruth and Carlito is not new. They're nostalgia. That's it. They're a breath of old, fresh air that never gets old. That's why it's old and fresh. It's older, but it's fresh air. But you got to move on. And for all the people, I already made a misdirection video kind of displaying, but I am going against the idea that if racism have anything to do with this. But there's no outcry for Braun Strowman, who's in his prime fucking years. Baron Corbin was in his prime years, all because he was 40. And let's get on the age, though. Even with Rtruth ages, it's not even an age. I don't think they had anything to do with anything, because if you have value, no matter how old you are, you got value. You still could go. These guys looked like how they looked when I first seen them, except Carlito looked like he ate his old self. Carlito's like massive. It's a lot of things different it could have done with Carlito, but at the same damn time, it's over. And don't sit here act like you cared that much about their positions when they even came back. Don't sit here act like you cared that much. No, you didn't. I'm not gonna sit here act like I cared that much. It's just shocking to hear Rtruth, because he's been there for so long. But bro, they fired everyone in this promotion at one point in time. Jim Ross was fired before. Multiple times, right? Jerry Lawler was fired. People you would think, what? Yeah. They fired Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt. Y'all forget that? So I'm just saying, bro. Everybody want everything their way all the time. You just can't. Of course, you never want to get rid of things that made you feel great, that made you smile. You never want to get rid of it. I get it. I definitely understand and I get it. So, but everything has to come to an end. A lot of people say it was a dumb idea for Goldberg to lose, but bro, Goldberg was going to eventually lose. Somebody had to beat the unstoppable force to ascend to be an unstoppable force now. How long was Vince McMahon going to depend on Hulkamania? When Hulk Hogan seen the money, he said WCW pay him more. So what are you supposed to do? Not try to bet on Ultimate Warrior? Then he hit the scandal. What was he supposed to do? Not try to bet on Shawn Michaels and Brett to make this meal ticket to the best of their ability? It's like, what are you supposed to do, bro? Literally, what was he supposed to do? You tell me that. So my point is, everything has to end. You have to evolve. That even goes with just human evolution as a person. You got to evolve. You should not be stagnant at one job, knowing you want to do more. Don't stagnate yourself with one job, knowing you want to do more. But in this case, this is no different from any other job that lays you off, no matter how many years you've been there, how much work you put in. But in the world of entertainment, it's just cutthroat like that. It's unfortunate. But Rtruth and Carlito had nothing, no value in 2025. It was just good to have around. They put a smile on your face. They made you laugh. They made you feel that glitter of why you like wrestling, because of fun shit you get to do. You know what I'm saying? The fun shit about wrestling. But my take on that, they are going to be okay. Whatever endeavor they want to do after this, they're going to be fine. They will have legend contracts. They will be on the WWE games. If it ain't the next year's one, they will have. They will both be in the Hall of Fame, especially Rtruth. If you want to put up the boots for good, both of them. They'll show up at TNA, AEW. They can do whatever they want, bro. They're legends in their own right, especially Rtruth, a trendsetter as far as black talent and me as a black man. So, but at the same time, like I said, it sucks to see anybody get fired. But hey, it was no more value that Rtruth or Carlito could have done. Now these other people, Baron Corbin's and people that still had a lot of promise. All I'm saying is it should be an outcry for them. They were in their prime years. Well, you got over that. But guess what? We're going to get over this Rtruth thing, too. That's just how it goes. Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all the good shit. We're going to get over Carlito as well. And I'm already over Carlito, honestly. It's not a hate thing. I'm just saying I'm not really surprised at all with him. It a little shocked me, but it's not more shocking than Rtruth. But like, share, subscribe, dislike, all of the good shit. We are out.